Good morning and welcome to YAP. We're back again. It is. What is it? It's 1 p.m.
It's 8 a.m. somewhere.
Yeah. Right?
Somewhere.
Yeah. We can do the 5 p.m. somewhere. We can do the 8 a.m. somewhere.
There you go.
Today I'm joined by Danya.
Gang, gang.
Previously seen on the Deep Dish podcast.
Oh my gosh,
we
shut
have
up.
poached her. I feel you have been on YAP before, right?
I have been
Yeah.
once.
It's just been ages.
And I was like shitting on America or something.
Yeah. And then
Not surprised.
And then Trump made the call, so we had to send her back.
Damn.
Now she's back again.
I'm back again, yo.
In the new set.
Ooh.
Yeah. What's happened in the last 8-7 months since you've been on? Anything crazy in your life? You've traveled.
I've traveled a lot. I was in New York for a bit.
She said international gal.
She said she travels a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how I have that money, but
No. Yeah,
I'm
same.
broke right
I
now,
need your
actually.
budgeting fucking spreadsheet or whatever you got going on. Okay, cool. Let's just go into it. LeBron James,
Bronny boy.
the second best basketball player of all time.
Who's the first?
Stephen Curry.
All right.
Stephen Curry is just way better to watch.
Okay. Let's put a pin on that.
Okay, let's circle back.
Let's circle back to what you were initially going to talk about.
Yeah.
Bronny.
Yeah. So LeBron James, fine. Okay, I'll say it. The best basketball player of all time. He has broken a record. Not in basketball,
Ooh.
but in Barbie land.
Barbie.
He has become the very first pro male athlete to have his own Barbie doll. Or Ken doll, shall I say.
Congrats.
So,
Flowers
shout out to
you.
LeBron. Big ups, LeBron. Obviously, this
Why?
is... Why?
Why? Why does he get one?
Because he's the greatest basketball player of all time.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
No,
Clearly, he is because Steph didn't get one.
yeah. I hate that LeBron is the first one to ever get one.
Whoa.
I-
Whoa.
No,
Hold
hear me out.
Hold up.
Not like that.
Is this?
No, this is not what you think it is. It's worse. No. Okay, when you think of sports athletes,
Okay.
who's in your like top 3 famous, like most superstar? When you think superstar male athletes, who comes in your top 3?
Jordan.
Okay.
And it stops there. Hamilton.
Okay. Okay. By the way, this is another conversation, but I don't think F1 is a sport. But that's a whole different conversation. I'm so sorry, but you're literally driving. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. You're driving. You're driving a car. I drive a car.
At that speed?
It is. Okay.
Have you seen those videos, those clips of F1 drivers training where they have this like strap
the
around
neck stuff?
their neck
Yeah.
and it's basically pulling them and they have to resist it because
Yeah.
they're training their neck muscles.
So, yeah.
Okay, pull up your neck muscles. Go. Go on.
I've had whiplash. Okay, I'm a victim of F1 driving speed.
Weak. I don't know what it is that Gen Z or Gen Alpha say, but
Yeah.
whatever that word is for
Yeah.
loser.
Yeah. Get a
That's
load of
you.
this guy. Okay. No. Okay. So you said Jordan, Hamilton.
Hamilton. Ronaldo.
Yeah. My shout was gonna be Cristiano Ronaldo. I think Cristiano is like no glazing. I think he is like the perfect man. Physically, he is the perfect man. He is already like a real life action figure. And I think if you were to make the first,
But all right.
you don't think he's like a top
I
male
said,
specimen?
I don't know about his teeth though, but all right.
His
I
new
can't
teeth.
say much because I also don't have nice teeth, but I don't know. There's just something about his mouth that I don't
Yeah,
like.
fair. I mean, he's had like reconstructive jaw, blah, 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 whatever. But okay, I think Cristiano is the sexiest
Then
man
why
alive.
didn't he get a Barbie?
Because he doesn't speak English enough. That's why probably.
Is that really the reason
No, I don't
why?
know. No,
Is that
obviously,
really-
no. So Barbie came out with their LeBron James doll, and the reason for that is to break down like I don't know what the word is,
Are
but
they
to break.
trying to be woke?
Yes.
Mattel trying to be woke.
Yeah, and the way they're doing it is, I think LeBron James just ticks one box more than Cristiano.
Okay. Black.
Yes. Male.
Sure, male. Yeah, he's a male.
Pro athlete. He's the first one.
Okay, cool. Athlete.
Yeah.
Barbie's an athlete.
Yeah. He has a son that's in the league.
Barbie. No, Barbie was never pregnant.
Is
I
Barbie
take that
never?
back. Barbie
Damn.
was never pregnant. No, I swear there's a pregnant Barbie
Yeah, there's
doll.
like a storyline. I feel like.
There's a pregnant Barbie
yeah,
doll.
yeah.
Never mind, I take that back.
Yeah, and so yeah, I'm not. I'm not a fan of LeBron James or his doll.
But now kids get to play with Braun Barbie.
You know what's the funniest thing is that he's gonna be the same size as a normal Barbie doll.
Is he actually? Surely they add him like at least a couple inches.
So
You
he's
know,
like 6'7".
I know size doesn't matter, but I think for this one, you have to be at least accurate, right?
Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like Barbie should be gate kept. I feel like Barbie should stick to being Barbie. Because what's the point in putting everything into a Barbie doll? Like, it just...
For shits and gigs.
No, I don't know. I feel like they should just stick to their, like,
Okay.
5 to 13-year-old woman
Then
demographic.
who's to say, and yes, we've done it already,
Yeah.
but why was Batman made into a Lego?
Lego's different.
Lego should be Lego.
But Lego isn't like a boys only thing. I feel like Lego appeals to both men and women. I feel like Barbie only appeals to women. Most women. A lot of women.
Well, clearly you didn't play with a Ken doll.
Me? Mm-hmm. No.
Oh, that's
I played with Barbie
sad.
dolls growing up, actually. So.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So you
But, like-
literally just contradicted your point.
No, but hear me out. It wasn't my choice. I just happened to have some Barbie dolls because I had a sister. Have a sister.
You just killed it right there.
She's up there, so. But yeah, okay. So with LeBron James being the first pro male Barbie doll, who's the next person that you'd like to be a Barbie doll?
Ooh, who's the next one?
Yeah. Who do you think should be? And it doesn't even have to be a pro athlete. It could be even a fucking
Anyone?
like celebrity, influencer or something.
I mean, ooh, that's really hard. Who's the next one? It could be anyone.
Yeah.
I would love.
Male or female, actually. Fuck it, just
Yeah,
whoever.
don't worry. I got the brief. I would love. Oh, is it really bad if I said Trump? That would be so funny. Imagine people buying it just to kill it. But then, ideally, profits don't go to him.
Yeah. But you know damn well
For
he's
voodoo
so...
purposes only.
That is smart. Actually, yeah. I feel like some people will do that to the LeBron James one now.
For voodoo purposes?
Yeah. Because I don't know if you remember, there was ages
He's
ago.
old, guys.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
He's 40.
He's trying to set a record.
I don't know if you remember, but there was ages ago, he had like this like little like jelly doll of him come out that people like filled in with water. And he would just like, it'd be this size. And it would go to like this size. And people would just like make a mockery out of him. So I don't know how they'll do with this Barbie doll.
Oh no. Does it look like him?
Yeah, it's
Does it
super.
actually?
Yeah, it's super accurate.
Can I just like pop up on screen?
Yeah, I got you.
Show us what it looks like.
I got you. Boom.
That's like the worst part. If they don't look like the person that they're trying to like
Nah,
copy
it looks
and
pretty
imitate.
accurate.
Oh,
What?
why'd they make him old?
He is old.
Yeah, but why'd they make him old? Why can't they pick peak Bronny?
Yeah, I don't know.
Also, I don't like the jacket.
The varsity jacket.
Yeah, they could have picked a better outfit.
I feel like it should have been like
LeBron
a.
has better fits than this, guys. Okay.
I feel like it should have been a basketball jersey.
And if you, LeBron, actually consented to this outfit,
Get a stylist.
where's your stylist?
Get a
I
better
swear
one.
you have a stylist.
Yeah. So yeah. So Donald Trump is your shout for next Barbie doll.
For next Barbie, guys, Donald Trump for voodoo purposes
Yeah.
only.
Okay.
It has to have like big T's and C's.
Mm.
You're only allowed for voodoo purposes.
T's and C's apply.
I'm joking.
Yeah. We'll cut that part out.
Okay, but for real though, if I had an answer,
Yeah.
that's appropriate for social, and we don't get canceled.
Cristiano.
I probably would say, ooh, I would love Pharrell Williams.
Okay.
I think he'd be great. He was recently a Lego
Yeah.
with his documentary.
Yeah.
I would love to see him as a Barbie. Actually, I would love. If anything, I would prefer Bratz. I think he's a Bratz.
Ooh, brats are tough. I remember I used to play a PS2 game with brats, and I was a very feminine kid growing up.
I love that. This is why we vibe well.
Yeah. My shout would be two things. Probably like a Nah, saying a wrestler is probably a cop out, right? Because they already have like kind of action
Yeah,
figures.
they do.
Cristiano Ronaldo. It has to be Cristiano Ronaldo. That shit will sell out so many pieces.
Not Neymar.
Nah, Neymar fell off bad.
Yeah, I did.
Fell off so bad. It's so sad. Sad to see. But speaking of fall off, Justin Bieber's in the mix.
Justin Bieber.
Dude.
Okay. I actually saw someone wear a Drew shirt in the weekend. And I thought about how Bieber ain't back in that shit anymore.
Yeah, I think... I'll just say this before anything. I think I've never liked the brand Drew House.
I've never liked it as well because it was just too cartoony.
But it's just one logo that they've slapped everywhere, I feel like. It's just that one smiley
There's
Drew
no
face.
innovation with the way they... Literally, it's a hoodie with Drew.
Yeah.
Or Drew House.
Yeah. And obviously...
Or the smiley.
Yeah.
That's it.
And even the smiley is like a copycat from like the Chinatown like
it's
bags
just
and
a
stuff.
smiley.
Yeah. And so, yeah, obviously, I don't know if he's... Do you know if he like made that brand? I think he's just like heavy
I think he co-founded the brand.
Okay.
And then I don't know what happened, but apparently he has now stepped away.
Yeah. So
it.
yeah, a couple of years ago, he just randomly popped up in like some random Drew House hoodies, right?
Yeah.
And then
I wanted to cut you off, and then I'll let you finish.
And then up until very recently, he started teasing this new brand.
Yes, that's where I'm gonna cut you off now.
Yes, go.
He's teasing this new brand, which, by the way, looks similar to a very certain person called Kanye.
Yes.
Those shoes are literally Kanye's.
Yes. And
where's the originality?
Even, like the whole brand is because it's basically like hoodie sweats, right? It's like hoodie and sweats and
correct us if we're wrong.
In
Don't
different
really care about
colors.
the brand though.
Yeah, and obviously he's been teasing it on his Instagram, and like from that moment, I went on his Instagram to just like because I don't follow Justin Bieber like that.
Why
like,
not?
I was a D1 hater on Justin Bieber back in the day, like.
Okay.
Because he got all the girls' attention in my class in like year 4.
Wow, and you were jealous of JB.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yo, that's mad.
Yeah, I couldn't have a fucking swoosh haircut. I had my
your curly hair is too strong. Oh my god.
And that was not in 10 years ago.
Couldn't.
No, I tried that, and people just looked at me like I had a tick. Not funny. But yeah, obviously, like I went on Justin Bieber's Instagram, and like he treats his Instagram like a Finsta almost. He just like posts for the fuck of it, low-key.
Yeah, especially when he
like spams as well.
He's weird.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's like him trying to be weird or that's actually him.
I don't think he's cool enough to be weird.
Yeah.
So I think he's trying.
Okay, fair. That makes it not sound as cool. Damn.
I genuinely don't think he's cool enough to be that weird. You know who's like cool enough to be that weird?
Who?
Lord.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lord's cool enough to be that weird.
Yeah.
You know who else is cool enough to be that weird?
Who?
Travis Scott.
I don't know about that. I feel like we've been too exposed to Travis Scott. Like we know him kind of inside out.
Besties?
Yeah. I actually saw him in person.
I don't know.
But dude, no. Okay, so like this Justin Bieber brand is basically a copycat of Yeezy. Let's just call it what it is.
It is.
And
loser.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like when these like mega rich celebrities just launch these brands that are so unoriginal. It's like,
oh, when celebrities have freaking alcohol brands that they don't really care about, or they have like a whiskey brand and then they promote the hell out of it.
Yeah.
You know who's really good at being a celebrity and having their own brand, and you know that they care about it?
Who? Haley?
No, what's her name? Tom Holland.
Tom
Holland and his non-alcoholic brand, and how
Yeah.
he is not only marketing it, but he really is so passionate about helping others, like providing them a solution to still having a night out.
Yeah, I like that because that connects to his own like personal brand kind of.
Yeah.
But with Justin Bieber, I'm sorry if you've seen Justin Bieber's fits for the last like 8 years.
Trash.
Like actual homeless core, like actual Adam Sandler core. So I don't know who looks at just.
It's worse than that.
It's like a bad parody of Adam Sandler, low-key.
Really, really bad.
No one looks at Justin Bieber, especially for the last 5-6 years.
Yeah.
Nah, that fit is hard. Yo,
Yeah.
where's that t-shirt from? It's like, no. He's been dressing like a bummy 12-year-old skater for like ages. And Yeah, coming out with like a little blanks hoodie. It's not gonna cut it.
The last time where I was like, ooh, Justin, hot.
Yeah.
Was when he suddenly sang at Kid Leroy's concert.
That was not too long ago, right?
I think that was like roughly 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And that was probably the last time where he was also wearing that bummy outfit.
Yeah.
And immediately I was like, nice, hot.
Yeah, because like, dude, he just
needs to start singing again.
This is a typical Justin Bieber outfit.
He needs to start singing again.
Yeah, what's happened with that? Why? What happened?
Well, ever since he got sick.
Yeah.
And he couldn't move half of his face.
Yeah. And now he just...
And then now he's kind of back.
Yeah.
But he still doesn't want to sing.
Yeah, it looks like, I don't know.
It was because ever since he made that R&B album and it didn't win any awards in the right category, he decided, fuck y'all bitches. Yeah. I'm never making music again. That's my theory.
I also think musically he has peaked. Like, come on. You think he can top, like, Never Say Never? Purpose? I don't know. I don't think he does. And I think he knows that. And I think it's like, damn, I've already peaked in this field. I might as well, like, fuck around and find out in clothing. You don't think Justin Bieber had fucking peaked?
You know who people thought, like, has peaked?
Who?
Lady Gaga. And guess what?
Now she's back.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
So, you can sit your ass down.
Maybe.
You know who has peaked, though?
Who?
Katy Perry.
She went to space and came back. That was dude, I thought that was gonna be like a couple days thing. It was 11 minutes around the globe. They just took an elevator.
And then literally when they got back, kissing the ground and all that.
Yeah. Oh, I love Earth.
I love Earth. Yeah. Please don't send me up there.
Such girl bosses, am I right?
I wonder how much money was spent in that space trip.
Yeah, because they had...
For it to be 11 minutes long.
Yeah.
You know, what was it? Wasn't there like 5 women in there?
Yeah, there's like 5, 6 women.
5, 6 people inside that little pod.
It was Katy Perry.
How much fuel was required to send that up to space?
Low key.
Number one question. And then how much did that fuel cost? How much did the materials of the freaking space pod cost? What was it for? Oh. What was it for? What was the purpose of the trip? If not but for scientific purposes.
Dude, their very first trip, not this one, they auctioned off one seat in that fucking capsule.
Seat.
Just one seat there for $28 million.
Who has $28 million? Not me. If you'd like to give me some, I'll put my Venmo here, my PayPal.
My bank account number, my GoFundMe,
everything's in there. You can
There's no way.
$28 million.
Dude, that's crazy. $28 million for one person to be there.
I hate the world.
It's got to be like $1 billion trip. That's insane. I got motherfuckers starving. Yeah. What?
We're not laughing because of people starving.
No,
We're just laughing because of how sad this was.
Speaking of people starving, people are throwing away their popcorn in a frenzy.
Chicken Jockey.
Minecraft the movie's out.
Yeah.
Funny story about Minecraft. I actually met the producers last year.
Did you meet
I don't know who
Jack?
No, it was just a bunch of American women from like Tennessee or something, and they came in like shopping for some shoes for the cats. So I might have sold Jason Momoa a shoe.
And Black Jack?
Jack Black. I don't like him. I don't like him.
Not even as Kung Fu Panda?
No, I don't like everything about him. Not to be a hater today. What
about School of Rock?
No, it's a good movie for like one time, but like
I actually hate you.
I don't get adults that like him. Sell me the idea of why Jack Black.
Cause he's funny and nice.
Okay, it is funny and nice.
Did you see him meet with that guy from Love on the Spectrum?
No, did he do that?
Yes.
Okay, now an asshole. Okay.
Yeah, you are.
All I think is that it's funny, cute, and goofy up until you realize his age and you realize, oh, that's a grown ass man. It's not like a caricature. That's it.
So what about the person that plays Shrek?
I don't know who he is. Who is it? Wait, is it Jack Black?
No. What about... So you said, oh, it's just an old man. What about... Let me see.
Yeah, let's find another old man that's cute.
I'm trying to think.
Another sweet, wholesome...
So you don't like Donkey?
voiceover actors are different, I feel like. Because that's Eddie Murphy, right?
Yeah, but Kung Fu Panda's a voiceover job, and you're like, oh, it's just a old man.
Well, I just don't like the man, not his
like
work.
The man.
Yeah, he's just, I don't know, it's just corny. So corny.
Corny.
He's so corny. Obviously, if I meet him, I'll never say that to his face. I'll probably ask for a selfie.
You will never meet him now.
Yeah, I'm probably blacklisted from all
Jack Black
premieres.
All of that.
Gosh darn it. But no, obviously, dude, Minecraft movie is a smash. Have you watched it?
I have not yet watched it.
Okay.
Apparently, it's so bad that it's good.
So that's what happened, is that when it first came out, everybody was shitting on it. Like, everybody. The reviews were so bad, blah, blah, blah. And then, a couple days later, this fucking trend thing started bubbling
Chicken
up.
Jockey.
And so, it's this one scene in the middle of the movie where, like, Jason Momoa was facing, like, what is it? Like, it's like a little baby zombie on a chicken or something.
It is a baby zombie.
And then he goes, Chicken Jockey. And the crowd just fucking loses it every single time. The actual crowd that's watching the movie loses it every single time. And, dude, it's made for a bunch of super duper viral TikToks. Like,
it's like the Minion movie where everyone was dressing up for it.
Yes. But this one's just way more messy, I feel like.
Why? What happened? Tell
Because
me.
obviously, I don't know. Are people dressing up a certain way for this one? No, right? It's just.
I think they're also dressing up in suits.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen a couple of them. I've seen Mr. Beast make one where he just, like, he gets everybody dressed in, like, green and blue jeans and blah, blah, blah. But this one's really messy because the second that happens, everybody just, like, flings around their popcorn and stuff. And it just makes around for this.
Wait, no, I think I saw this.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw a TikTok of the from the cinemas,
Yes.
like the theaters,
Yeah.
where it's like they put.
Dude,
Oh my god, that's actually crazy. I saw a TikTok
Yeah.
from the point of view of the cinema where they're like putting warning signs,
Yes.
disclaimers
Yes.
before the movie.
Yeah.
And then saying, like, if you make a mess, like, obviously a bad, like, substantial mess, you'll be banned.
Yeah. Because it's gotten so bad. Like, obviously, no poor cinema worker making $15 an hour wants to fucking deal with all that.
No.
And, yeah, it's turned into, as you said, they've had, like, disclaimers now. I've heard a lot of cinemas have actually cut the scene from the movie because it's just, like, it's too much work. It's too much staff.
It's
blah,
not
blah.
worth it.
Yeah. And
I hate this.
I don't hate it.
You don't hate it.
I don't hate it. And I think the people behind the movie low-key will support it. Like, sure, they'll come out saying, like, guys, we don't endorse this, blah, blah, blah. But it just gave the movie a second life.
Okay.
That now it's
you
like...
love the movement.
Yes, I love the movement.
You hate...
I hate littering.
I hate littering as well.
Littering is bad.
Also, what a waste.
Yeah.
Because from what I've seen, the TikToks I've seen, people... Because in America, you are very much a weird country. Why do you sell big sizes of things?
Yeah.
One of them being very huge, like popcorn buckets or popcorn, like, sacks.
Yes.
And they're throwing this, like, popcorn sack around.
That video I showed you,
Why?
somebody had a chicken. Like a really live chicken.
Did they throw the chicken around?
No, they just lifted it up. But how did they have it for an hour deep into the movie? I don't know. But
It's a very well-behaved chicken.
Yeah.
Why is our generation... you know what? I don't even want to be... Okay, clarifying this. I was born and raised in Philippines.
Yeah.
Third world country. So I classify myself as a millennial because things are very slow back then.
Yeah.
So I don't see myself as a Gen Z. So now... Back to what I was going to say. Why is that generation?
That
generation.
Yeah.
Why are they like this?
I don't know. It's...
Why are you like this?
I'm not Gen... I am Gen Z.
You are Gen Z.
I'm insanely Gen Z. I don't know. I think it's fun. It is fun. Like, you're part of something.
It's madness.
But you're part of something. Okay. Take out the poor cinema worker that's going to clean it. It is so freeing just being in a cinema with like another 80 acne-ridden faced kids that you're just like Chicken Jockey, and then you go crazy.
No, what I accept is, and I was in a theater like this, Marvels.
Spider-Man? Oh.
Spider-Man as well.
Yeah.
any Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Avengers, any of those. When I was in that movie theater, and everyone, collective gasp, reaction, clapping, that is fine.
Yeah. Fair.
Wasting your money when you already are poor? I don't condone this, guys.
Yeah. I wonder if the people that work for the cinemas, like the managers and stuff, I wonder if they think it's worth it, because obviously like cinemas are dying by the day. That's like not a secret. So like I wonder.
Thank you, Netflix.
Yeah. Thank you, Amazon. Thank you, Hulu. I wonder if in their head they're like allowing this for the time being, knowing that the trade-off is tickets.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
A small price to pay for a lot of, for profits.
Yeah. The cinema managers are selling their soul pretty much. So I don't know. I mean, I think it's worth it.
Capitalism.
Yeah.
At its finest.
Everything ties back to capitalism.
Guys, we should just deconstruct everything.
Yeah. And then... Yeah.
Not build it back up. Yeah. Let's just be cavemen.
Just anarchy. Again. Just fucking... Yeah. Let's go stupid.
What's that movie with the masks? And then they have 24 hours to do all...
Purge?
Yeah. Yo.
Dude, people were thinking... Yeah, that was a big thing back in the day where like people were like...
What if we did this?
Yeah, what if we had like a purge day? Which was insane. And I think that's a sign for us to cut this off. Guys, thanks so much for tuning into the YAP podcast. Danya, any final words? Where can people find you? Plug yourself. I'm sure people will...
Danyeg.
Danya Egg.
No, Danyeg. There's no Danya Egg.
There's no A at the end?
No.
Oh.
It's just Danyeg.
I never knew that. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Subscribe to the newsletter. Peace.